Hello everybody. So we are live. We're going to stop recording because we don't need to be doing that. We are just west of Okarche by just a little ways, and we are starting to see some convection trying to initiate. And so there are some storms that are north of us by just a little ways. That would be north of Watonga by just a smidge, in between Watonga and Okeen, Oklahoma. And so now we're starting to see a little bit of development down here on the storm that we are. So we're west of Okarche by about 4 miles or so, looking off to the west. And so HRRR models and all of these have been pinpointing this storm that we're setting on as being the storm of the day. Large, huge helicity tracks that have been showing up consistently for model run after model run after model run. And so there's a couple of inhibiting factors that could prevent these. Number one is moisture, but if the moisture return continues to happen, storms do develop, and there is a cap available. So if the cap is able to break, which I believe that it will be, then the storms will be very robust, go very active in a very short period of time. And so that's why we are out watching it right now. And so these are starting to make it up, getting some height to them right now, but I believe that they're also moving a little bit closer to us as we're sitting here live streaming. So we have got a handle on things as it goes right now. Praying that our live stream will hold up as well. And so we will be able to provide you guys with some pretty amazing stuff if these do kick off and become severe. And there is a tornado potential today as well, and so we'll have to watch and make sure that things are going as planned. I am going to switch over to my channel real fast because I don't have
getting a time lapse of that right now.
Are you?
We'll see.
Nice. It's not very bubbly.
Nope.
It's got a couple of times to probably try to reinitiate, but at least it is showing up on radar.
Right.
And so we need to keep an eye on those ones up there to the north, though, because that could be,
Yep.
we're 25 miles away, and that could be the storm up
Right.
there. And so these are pretty robust. That one up there's got reds and these got some green.
Yeah.
Damn, somebody's right up underneath that. Casey Billings. He's like, ain't nobody gonna beat me to this storm. Nobody. Funny.
It's going up pretty quick though, that's for sure.
It is. It most certainly is. It's a little cauliflowery on the back side of it, yeah. Not so much over here in front, but that's okay. It can go through those transitions and still go severe. That one up there by O'Keene is pretty healthy, man. I'm gonna switch radars and see what it pulls up. So it doesn't really make a difference what one we're looking on. And by the way, I have Storm Chaser Aaron Spencer here with me as well. We're kind of hanging out together today. I'm going to chase these things. But they are being consistent with what model data was showing as far as where the storms are going to fire off. Yeah, it's starting to
Really
develop more there on that north side of it a little bit. So let me see if I can move my camera over a little without moving my camera over a little. Keep it centered in the frame there. Yeah, the core on this thing's really starting to pick up, dude. I would not be surprised one bit if it starts to get some yellow in it here in a minute. Hey, if you remember right, on a couple of those models, there was a storm to the north of that was pretty robust. This one had the bigger helicity track on it. Man, all the P's are headed north.
Yep.
This one is really, it's starting to get darker in the center of it.
That one over there is about 30 kft.
Are you serious?
What it's showing on
Well, we may have to peel here in a minute as well.
here. Yeah. Because I mean, even if anything, if we do go north, this one's going to be going probably northeast anyway, so we can always drop back south.
Yeah. The thing is we just don't want to get caught in a hail core.
Right.
Because
Yeah.
it's going to be big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate that it's so hazy too, because you can barely see what's
Yeah, right.
going on further.
Yep.
I can kind of see the whites of that storm up north though on this left side.
Yeah, this one's getting intensity in it as well, dude.
Yeah.
So it's getting reds in it.
Is it?
Yep.
That one up north is just hit 40 kft.
Yep. It's getting so big that my camera ain't picking it up. Hey Aaron, do you think we should go over there to that paved road that goes north and goes up toward Loyal? I mean, while we have the opportunity to do it, we probably should. Excuse me. I'm going to move my camera back here real quick, guys. And we're going to head just a little bit further west, not too far. I think we got about 4 miles to that road. So the live stream might get a little bumpy because this is a washboard road. And so it might get a little rough. But we're going to try and keep it as smooth as we possibly can. We're not in any big rush. These storms are just in the maturing stage right now. They've got a long ways to go yet before we go up there. And so washboard roads. So you'll be able to make out the storm there to the west of us. This one is continuing to intensify. storm near O'Keene is really starting to go crazy right now. Neither one are severe warned at the moment. Again, like I said, they are continuing to grow. Hey Siri, call Aaron Spencer. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
So that storm up north is getting pretty robust, dude. This one's not too bad. It's got yellows and oranges in it as well. So, but from what I'm seeing, that one up there might be starting to already hook to the left or to the right. I mean.
Yeah, I see that as well.
And so we'll be in a good position if we're either one of them.
Right.
So we can shoot straight across on this road and go up to Loyal and then go over to the road that goes up. You know where we're going.
Yeah.
We'll have a good chase for either one of them.
Right.
So.
See that big bubbly stuff behind this one?
Yes, I do. So I'm not counting this one out, bro. Not at all.
Right.
And guess what it is? It is tail end. It's tail end Charlie.
Yeah.
So you know what that means. So yeah, big jump in the core on this one as well.
Yeah.
That one up there took a big jump up northeast.
Right.
So if that one continues to move northeast, that's going to affect Waukeeta.
Yeah.
So anyway, we're coming up on our turn here to the right,
Okay, yeah, that's it.
and so we'll be able to sneak up back behind this thing.
Awesome.
So all right, I'll talk to you in a little bit.
Alright, see ya.
Hey Siri, text Jay Williams. Hey Jay, need to keep an eye on the storm that is coming up from O'Keene. If it continues on its current path, it will affect your area. not for sure what speed that these are actually moving right now. So they don't look like that they're cooking along too fast. So probably within the next hour and a half or so. But definitely keep an eye out, because as I was stating on my live stream earlier today, these have all hazard potential. So those people that are in Deer Creek, those people that are in Medford, Pond Creek, Lamont, Jet, Jefferson, all of those places need to stay tuned in to the weather, because this could be a pretty decent day. So we're coming up on the one that is near Watonga, and the one that's up there by O'Keen's got some pretty decent colors to it, reds and oranges, and so these are just now starting to get established, and it won't take long. It will not take long for them to go severe. So all of the dynamics are in place for the storms, and so we should be able to get a good view here in just a little bit of the base of this storm.